think about keep pushing her on the line, so you're shortening your reins as you're coming to the middle of the poles, straightening her with your leg, so you're walking her out to that shorter contact, doesn't matter. She does that, good. And just really guiding her where she needs to be. The poles are her job, so you just keep her in the middle, keep her at the same pace of walk. Now push the right shoulder out. Open that right rein away from her neck and push it away. There, now close your leg and get her straighter. Yep, just hold the reins. There you go. This is good for her because this is kind of how she is. Like anytime there's poles involved or anything like that, she thinks it's really exciting and has to do more than just holding the line and holding the speed, especially at the walk. Like we know she's got that little jig in there. She anticipates the excitement. Yep, hold the line with your leg. Very good. Good. And then push the shoulder out again off your left leg. You stay in the center of the saddle, hands out and in front, and use this, like you can move the bit a little bit and help her get softer as you've collected the reins, like just in your fingers, so that she knows. And like the minute you put her in the frame that you want her in, and then you're soft there, she'll be there. Your reins are still just a little long, a little shorter. Your hands are up by the breast collar. Good. Good. All right, let's do this in a trot pattern.
No countering. I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
You heard her, right?
120 to air quality.
What?
Trot
Air quality isn't good.
trot pattern.
Yeah, trot. We'll do this in a trot. So same thing, and you're just gonna help her keep the same pattern. And then in that pattern, I'm gonna ask you to change. Tell me if you want your stirrup shorter. She's a little smoother than Terry. So this should feel a little bit more like a dressage stirrup, which might be okay. You tell me. It looks better than it did when you were on Terry. Yeah. She's a little smoother. Good, so take a circle, and we're just gonna go straight back to the poles. It's gonna be good for her to just kind of work over them in her trot work. Push the inside shoulder out, and then as you come around those boxes, now that outside edge, straighten her, and stare dead in the middle of those poles. Hold your straight line. Good, good, and then push the shoulder out in this turn. Make her rounder. Use your right leg to get her to give there, that's super. Good. And then the middle of the green poles. Hold the straight line, just follow in your seat. Good, push the inside shoulder out. Good. Try to keep your hands in front. Yep, she can get all those sneezes out. That's kind of part of her new head issue, shaking, itchiness, allergies of the season. Just go with her. Nice, Abby. Good, and then put your inside leg on. Good, checking your diagonal. Thank you. I was gonna say you checked it, but good. Now hold her straight. Hands stay in front. Just follow in your seat. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Now push the inside shoulder out again. Yeah. Slow down. Really push it out till she gives a bend in that. Yes, and then straighten. So it's just warming up her flexibility, right? In a way of a pattern. Same thing. Push the inside shoulder out. Yep. Till you get to the fence, and then straighten from the outside. And now we're gonna add changing of the trot speed, and we're gonna add, go with her, good. We're gonna add that little bit of what David O'Connor had me do through the turns. When you push the inside shoulder out, we're gonna also ask the outside haunches to stay in so she doesn't swing out. Good, bend to the inside. Let's make a full circle around the Queen of Hearts. Good, bend to the inside and push the haunches to the down. Good, I love to see that the haunches are staying on the line. Good, and then to the green pole. So we're gonna do the same thing to the right. You're gonna circle around those white blocks. Good, don't be afraid, if she feels like a little bit against you in this bit, move your fingertips a little, put the haunches in now, and you can tell her like, hey, stop leaning on that, and ask her to just get a little rounder. There you go. Yep, circle, keep circling. Bend her to the inside. Yep, just have her give there. There you go. There you go. Good. And then put the outside haunches in your circle. So outside leg back. Stay bending to the inside slightly. Love it. Really good. Nice. Yeah, that last little bit there. Do you feel her haunches go back out? Make sure she keeps those haunches in this direction. Good. And then straighten. And that almost helps her get a little softer, right? When you start to worry about what's happening behind you. Don't let her get strung out the minute you let her off that circle. Good. Haunches in too. Good. And then straight. So we're going to see if we can do this without the full circle, but take it if you need to. Keep her round over the poles. Good. Now bend slightly to the inside, not an over bend, but think more about your outside leg going back as you go through this turn to keep, yes, very good. Rounder. Don't just let her take over. Keep riding the trot. Make her rounder, 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 rounder. Good for you. Good for you. Good job. And then get softer. Good. Make your circle this time. Yeah, till she gives. Sometimes when you put a bit on her that she gets is against, she can get a little rigid, but it's actually really good for her to just understand what frame she needs to be in. So all that little bit of work you have to do there to just unlock that rigidness. Like sometimes you got to get through that, and then when she's like that, then your hands get to be still, which they are right now, which I really like. Sorry. I didn't know if you were circling.
I thought you were going to go through the
I
pole
thought you were
too.
going for it. Haunches stay in. Yes, good. And a little more left inside. Nice. Good. Very good. And then straighten her and keep her here as you go over the pole. So don't just let her grab the bit and take over. She's got to use her body. Yep. Now haunches to the inside this direction as you push the shoulder out. So she's in a C shape around your inside leg. A little more haunches. She's spinning out this direction, which is the direction I've trained her to do that. I learned at David O'Connor. So you have to work a little bit harder to make sure that the haunch is this direction. Good. Excellent. Good.
Is it as simple as closing that door so she doesn't do that? And
That
being more
outside leg,
cautious?
yeah. And you have to actually feel that she puts her haunches back away from, that she moves off that pressure.
Got it. Okay. I
Yep,
remember
thicker.
that, yeah.
Yep, there you go.
Oh,
She's got to go
geez.
into it. Good for you. Good, and then pull. All right, pull. Good. Yep, straighten. Good. Okay, now we're gonna skip. You're gonna go all the way around till you make it back to that pole, and we're gonna do some lengthening and shortening. So through this turn, I want you to put her shoulder out and her haunches in. Good, make her rounder. And now lengthen trot, keep your reins. Hip really forward to her ears. Good, and bring it back, legs behind. Slow your posting, way down. Good, legs behind even more. Your legs should be at her flank. And we're gonna come way back now. How slow can you go? Like that passage trot that you watch Charlotte Dujardin. There you go. Yeah, very good. Yep, keep making your way back to this pole. Good. Move your fingertips a little if she's getting stuck. Good. Yeah, fine. Good. And then right back to our exercise. And we'll do that off the left. Push the shoulder out, the haunches in, and then a straight line to this. And just tell her through this turn, she's got to stay a little round. Little rounder. Good. Good with the haunches. So off your right leg, I can see it from a mile away. So we got to make sure off the left leg, the other direction, we get the same. Make a rounder over this. In the same trot. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There. So she doesn't take over. Good. Haunches in, shoulder out this direction. Good for you. Good. Now straighten. Good, and you're gonna lengthen down that long side. Keep her there in the frame, so don't throw your hands away. Push her into the contact, hips to your hand. All right, cowgirl, Jesus. I was gonna say, that lengthen's getting, you don't wanna keep building once you get her to that spot that feels like you're soaring. Yeah, you have to make sure you maintain instead of ask for more, right? It's like a kid at the candy store getting greedy. We're going to do that again. Take a circle, bring it way back, that passage trot, straighter in the shoulders.
Is she going down this shady side? All right. Hopefully she can maintain the trot because that was looking nice.
Yeah.
Until
Good.
she canted.
And then lengthen trot. No pulls. Pushing your hip. A little bigger. Better. Good. And come back again. Where do your legs go?
Backward.
There you go. So that it almost engages, it tells her hind feet, it's like a button, that tells her hind feet to get just a little springier. Take a circle. You're gonna lengthen one more time and then we'll come down those outside white poles. I wanna see that you can get the big one, but then maintain it. Good. Good, and straighten. And lengthen. There you go. Good. Okay, outside white poles. Bring it back, legs on and behind. Get that bouncy trot. Ask her to get rounder in the bouncy trot. Yeah, smaller. Smaller. Good. And now straighter. One, two, one, two, one, two. Good in your seat. I like that half halt that you added when she got a little bit strong. Yeah, counter flex circle. If you need to get her off that side, if she keeps falling out after those poles, which she does, she likes to get deep in her corners. Yep, just hold that away from her neck and keep turning. There you go. Good. When you go to take it back, do that again. Make sure you don't throw it away to then take it back again. Just hold it. There you go. There you go. Push the shoulder over. Just hold it. Just hold it. Good. Now make her rounder as you get straighter, so that she maintains that correction and the softness in her shoulder. Good. Okay, we're gonna add just for 2 loops. Are you good with doing canter transitions? We're gonna do canter trot transition. So you're gonna trot the poles, except for maybe that single one in the last one, and we're gonna canter in between. So set up here, sit, outside leg back canter. Good, turn, hold your line. Good, trot now. Slow in your seat. Good, sit, push the shoulder out. Pick up can. Don't lean off the right side. Good for you. Good. And trot now. And make her wink. I like what you did in your seat sit. Yes. Good for you, Abby. Slow down. Good. Slow down. Good. And canter.
Very different
Yep, go with her. Good. Slow down. Bend right. Good. Canter. Yeah, we can take a circle. Good. Don't let those haunches fall out, right? In this direction. Sit, pick up canter, keep those haunches in. Good. Canter the pull. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Good. Turning. Excellent. Good trot. Hold your line. Slow in your seat. Yeah, you gotta let her spin it or keep her legs moving over those poles. Not go too slow because they're in a set distance. You have to help her. Good job. Really good. Very good. Good. Slow down. Good. Now can. Good. Skip this pole. Make a circle. You're just going to canter that pole in the left lead canter. And then we'll let you guys walk. Good. I love that nice straight turn. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Good, Abby. Good. If you want to collect, put the haunches in a little. Not just from the front. There. Super. Good. And then trot. That's it. Good. And then just take your time. Good. Zigzag through the arena. And I want you to just push the shoulder out on both directions till she gives off of it a little. Not slowing down though, keeping this tempo. This is a super trot. Push them out. Change your posting diagonal. Make sure you're using your right leg to help her get off the reins. Instead of just opening it. You got to use both at the same time. So you think about pushing the shoulders away. Yep, same off the left. Very good. Yeah, push it way towards me. Yes, yes, yes. There you go. That's super. Good. Fine. Good. Same thing. Push the shoulder out. You can lift it up in the corner of her mouth, but I want to see her move away from it, not just her neck bending. Yeah, there you go. Good. There, there. Good. Now straighten. Good. Just hold the rein. Good. And then straighten. Good. Yep, you got it. There you go. Yep, and then push the left shoulder out. Good. And then straighten. So she just gets a little softer in both sides after all the pole work. She's always gotten a little bit strung out doing stuff like this, so it's good to just spend the last little bit of time making sure you can put her back together. That's really good. Good. And then slowly going down to your walk transition on the straight line. Very good.